Matt, have you ever heard of Greensburg, Indiana?
Greensburg, Indiana. I don't think so.
Okay. I haven't heard of them either. They're a relatively small town, less than 12,000 people. But right now, they are looking for people to move to Greensburg, Indiana. And they are offering some incentives, like $5,000 in cash, $2,000 worth of gift cards to people who move there in the next 6 to 12 months. Plus, there's a relocation package that includes a YMCA membership, home-cooked meals from neighbors, and grandparents on demand.
Okay. Oh, man. So much happening. How do they pull off home-cooked meals from neighbors? They get the whole town to buy into this idea?
And they must.
Damn.
I mean, they're trying to grow their town.
Or like, quote, neighbors doesn't necessarily mean neighbors on your street, but it could just mean someone in the community. Like they've gotten 20 households to agree to cook up food. Wow.
So if people are working from home now, you could still keep your job in this area, but work in Greensburg, Indiana. But I also thought, what if St. Joseph did something like this? Incentive to get people to move here. Grandparents on demand and home cooked meals. Like, let's take the cash off the table. Maybe throw in the YMCA, but
yeah,
grandparents on demand and home cooked meals.
St. Joseph is quite a different size city than you said. 12,000 people live there or something.
Yeah.
So, man, getting me to move to a town that small, I don't know. You've lived in a pretty small town before, right?
Right. And I did not get any of those things.
No, you didn't? Oh.
No.
Any temptation? Would you be potentially interested in living in a small town again? With or without incentives? Either way.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
As much as I missed the community and my little network of friends, I really like living where I can go and get things and not have to have them shipped.
Right. Or take a 45-minute trip to get to Walmart or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So there's some decent trade-offs there.
Yeah. And I like the anonymity of a bigger area.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Not everyone knowing you, and you don't have to worry about being at the store and your hair looks wrong or something like that.
Or no makeup or...
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I don't miss that.
Okay, obviously there's a lot of listeners right now like, are you going to talk about the grandparents on demand or not? So I probably should go ahead and say, all right, what's going on?
What do you think that I would assume that grandparents on demand, meaning like people who are willing to welcome you into their families and be grandparents, like, oh, I've got a sick kid, but I still have to go to work. You can go to grandma's. I never had that. So I would love a grandparents on demand.
Grandparents on demand.
Come to birthday parties. Come to family dinners.
Well, especially if you up and move, you might be moving away from the grandparents. You might want some substitutions. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So there is a Walmart. I see there is a Walmart Supercenter in Greensburg. I did the old search this area deal. They got a Jimmy John's, Kate. Starbucks.
Woo-hoo!
Bath and Body Works.
YMCA.
Pizza Hut. Apparently a YMCA, you mentioned.
They can't be that small if they've got a Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, probably not.
Right.
Pizza King.
Oh.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun place to try out. French's Big Boy. Is that
like the Big Boy?
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
I'm not doing a very good... It's not... Why won't Google let me click on it? Oh, this is DuckDuckGo fail. Okay.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Can't click on that to get enough detail. Okay.
So Greensburg, Indiana, offering cash, home-cooked meals, and grandparents on demand.
And they've got a Walmart.
If you move in the next 6 to 12 months. I mean, we don't want you to leave our area.
No. Come on. Well, you can listen at KJ1055.com. If you must leave us and leave the area, you can listen to live stream at KJ1055.com or the KJO app. Or you can listen to Matt and Kate on demand with the old Matt and Kate podcast free in your podcast player of choice. Podcast
Oh,
also
free.
available at cage1055.com. And all the ways you listen to Matt and Kate, free. Thanks, Kate.
Free. Matt, we were talking about eggnog, and I think even that was the name of our podcast last week.
Oh,
Nog in the
yeah. Get
noggin.
some nog into your noggin, I believe,
There you go.
was the deal. Yeah, we talked last week about eggnog and that you and I aren't really here for it.
But if you're here for the nog, Bud Light Seltzer is there for you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they have the Bud Light
Ugh.
Seltzer Ugly Sweater Pack, and they've got 4 flavors in the Ugly Sweater Pack. 3 are new flavors, okay?
Okay.
Seltzer Nog, Sugar Plum, Cherry Cordial. Those are the new ones. And then they threw a cranberry in, which is not a new flavor, but they're like, it's holiday. Let's throw it in that one.
Okay.
So you can get the Ugly Sweater Pack starting November 1st.
Yeah, so I see this photo now,
Mm-hmm.
and like the people in the background rocking the foofball hats, enjoying themselves seemingly. They're blurred out and very well could just be, I don't know, drawn. It's kind of hard to see. Bud Light Seltzer Ugly Sweater Pack. So it has a sweater in there? Or
No,
not?
The
That's
box
just what
is,
they're branding
yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah. The box is kind of decorated like an ugly sweater, and the cans have a little holiday, what would you call it, like stitched on
Yeah, they look,
clip art.
Yeah, right. It would be like, basically, I don't know enough about sewing, but the things that you would get embroidered or something on your sweater.
Looks like something your grandma would make.
Friends of mine used to host, maybe they still do, an ugly sweater each Christmas season.
Yeah.
And you had to bring like the worst beer you could find was part of the deal. You had to bring some skunky beer, bring a 6-pack, and then you would draw to see who got the gross beer. And in this case, you could just bring Bud Light Seltzer Ugly Sweater Pack because it sounds gross.
What would you do with the rest of the skunky beer?
What do you mean the rest of it?
I mean, everybody brings a 6-pack.
Yeah, I believe that's right. Yeah, 6-pack. It wasn't just to take home. It's for everyone to enjoy ugly sweaters and gross beers together.
As the holidays, something.
Approach.
The traditional. Yeah.
But the seltzer nog, I don't think so. I think that would be a pretty gross thing to show up with. It's like the eggnog sounds gross enough already. Let's carbonate it.
I mean, I kind of want to smell it.
Here we go.
I know. I want to smell it. And I think I'd want to smell the cherry cordial, but I'm not a cherry person.
Mm-hmm.
I take that back. I'm not a cherry flavor person. I like cherries.
Yeah, it seems like it would be like cough syrup.
Yeah.
Right.
Robitussin, carbonated.
At least there's alcohol.
At least there's alcohol.
Although Robitussin,
I was just going to say.
when people get drunk off Robitussin.
Yes.
Oh.
There was a time there I had a really
God, here we
really
go.
terrible cough that I treated with Fireball instead of Robitussin because Robitussin just didn't get it done. So I treated my cough with Fireball.
Well, that's better than just consuming so much Robitussin you catch a buzz.
Right.
I don't think you're supposed to do that with Robitussin, no.
And I don't suggest Fireball as a cough syrup either.
No, that didn't work.
Well, it didn't.
Help you fall asleep.
Yeah, it helped me fall asleep, but
So you got that.
it didn't help my throat very much when I was puking later.
Oh,
So, yeah.
God.
Ugh. It was a work Christmas party. You know, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
It was a work Christmas party?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Bad idea.
You weren't necessarily or you thought, okay, going to this Christmas party, I need to bring some kind of drink. Oh, I bet you this Fireball will feel good in my throat.
No,
Is
it
that
was
what
an
happened?
open bar.
Oh, damn. Sounds
Yeah.
fancy. Open bar.
Open bar Christmas party.
Check out the parties on Kate.
Yeah. It was I went to work the next day though. So
Oh, is this when you worked at a bar?
no.
Oh. Is this a radio job?
Radio station.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Dedication.
I mean, we're always having free booze parties here. Yeah. That's it. Consider a career in radio.
I don't think we did open bars ever again, though, because I think there were several of us that took advantage.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you mentioned it, back in Lawrence, I'm fairly certain we had multiple Christmas parties where alcohol was free.
Mm-hmm.
And no, never learned. Never.
Nope.
We just had the right sales manager and the right program director. The booze was always flowing during my time working there.
Yep.
And radio people, they can be enthusiastic drinkers. Kate, I saw this story that TV prices are the highest they've been in at least 9 years. That's CNET story.
Wow. Because TVs are like so fancy now?
The cost of parts and shipping are up in 2021, which could lead to fewer doorbusters than normal this Black Friday.
I gotcha.
So your doorbuster TV, they say, let's see, last year the average price of a TV was $363 during the fourth quarter, which is fairly typical over the last few years. This year, our forecast is for the average price to be approximately $500.
Yikes.
And one thing they point out, though, is that the average might have gone up a decent bit because people are buying fancier TVs, bigger TVs, better technology. Like my TV was like $1,600 when I got it a few years ago. I wanted something fancy.
Yeah.
I spent years saving for it. I was always undershooting the size of the TV compared to the average consumer, being like, nope, wait to spend a lot of money on one that has all the things. Like Dolby Vision was the one I was holding out for a while. And OLED, the fancy OLED technology where the blacks are truly black instead of really dark gray.
Is it because you knew all the things were coming, or because you could see into the future that someday there will be a TV where all the things...
I knew they were coming.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I first started this approach, like I was buying a 32-inch TV when everyone was buying 42, right? And then I bought a 42 and everyone was buying like 55. And then I was like, here we go. Time to leapfrog everybody. 65-inch and OLED, OLED, instead of like most TVs are LCD or LED might be the branding on them.
Right.
So I blew a lot of money on that. And the story points out sales of TVs over $1,500 are at record levels, and sales of TVs 75-inch and above are performing much better than the overall market. And they say the quick takeaway: if you're in the market for a cheap TV, prepare to pay more than in the recent past. Conversely, there should be plenty of good deals on mid-range and higher-end models. So if you're looking for a TV that you bought for $350 last year, prepare to spend $500 this time around.
Yep. Even with Black Friday sales, right?
Even with Black Friday sales, right. That's what their forecast is for a Black Friday average price, right. You in the market for a new TV, Kate?
No.
No, you guys are satisfied with the TV.
Yes. I think if anything, the TV that we're anticipating putting on the deck will go to the garage and vice versa during, winter months or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe once the basement gets finished. I take that back. Monty is insisting upon when the basement gets finished, it's going to have a big old TV. So
I think Monty deserves it. Yep.
Yeah. Monty's got to finish the basement first.
Yeah, get on it, Mont.
Get on it, Mont.
Are you a Black Friday person? Do you go places on Black Friday?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't the last 2 years, but that used to be kind of like a date for Monty and I.
Oh, how romantic.
Well, very.
Beating up people at Walmart together, tripping people.
Never. That's the thing, Matt. I don't know if because we never took our kids. We were in a bigger town than, where we lived. So there was lots of options. But we were leaving early enough that he'd go get a coffee, and then we'd start at Dick's or Academy, and then we hit Home Depot. And everything was fine. We had no problems with people. And we probably started at like 5:30 or 6 in the morning.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we had zero problems with people. The only time that I thought was like, this is ridiculous, was Kohl's.
Kohl's.
We even did the mall. The mall was fine. It was Kohl's that was just insane.
You get a blender?
No, I mean, it was just, I think we went in there just to check things out or just to see. And the lines to check out were like all the way to the back of the store. And we just walked out. We're like, nope, not doing it.
Okay, so you're reasonable.
Yeah. But the whole reason it started is because we were looking for a particular item. And we thought we had to go super early.
Mm-hmm.
And we went and we got it. And we were like, okay, let's keep looking. And we did some great Christmas shopping. But it turned into like our little date every year.
But no more?
Well, the last 2 years with COVID, no.
Good point.
Yeah, I don't want to be around a lot of people.
Yeah, no, that's a good advice. A lot of people camp out and stuff. I really couldn't imagine doing that. But
no, and I can't imagine going at midnight either.
Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, we're early risers, so it was like we're awake anyways. Let's just go ahead and go. So we usually had breakfast afterwards, and that was nice.
That is nice.
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and we are 32 days from Black Friday.
Woof, Matt. 32 days?
Yeah, which means 31 days until Thanksgiving, Kate.
I know. I just can't even believe that we're at the end of October.
Nom, nom, nom. Yeah, I know. Brutal.
I don't know how that happened.
Where does the time go? Just yesterday, I was 20 years old, and now look at me.
I know.
All used up. So.
And apparently a cougher.
Yep. You hosting Thanksgiving this year, Kate?
No.
No new house Thanksgiving?
No. If the basement were finished, yes. But no. Yeah, no, we'll probably, this might be a round robin Thanksgiving, actually. We're used to doing just one place for Thanksgiving, but we might have to do the round robin. Hit everybody up.
Wow.
In 5 days.
Here's an idea for the show. You could weigh yourself before Thanksgiving and then weigh yourself after Thanksgiving, Kate.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
Think so.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I'm an idea guy. It's up to you.
I mean, it's kind of a Captain Obvious moment for me. So, well, duh, I'm going to gain more weight in 5 days than I do in 6 months.
The listener wants to know how much weight.
Do they?
I think so.
I don't know. I hope not.
I can intuit that the listener... You don't think the listener wants to know if you've gained like 5 pounds over Thanksgiving?
No. I hope not.
All right, listener. Hit up the Matt and Kate Facebook. Let us know if you want to know how much Kate weighs before and after Thanksgiving.
Wow.
What?
That hit a turn right there.
What do you mean?
How much Kate weighs before and after Thanksgiving?
Oh, how much weight Kate will put on. Is that better?
Well, it's not great, Matt, but...
It's still not great. It's an improvement.
No.
Okay. No.
All right, listener. Everybody weigh in if Matt should eat more than 800 calories a day.
I eat more than 800.
I know, Matt. It's 850. I know.
800 calories in just like eggs a day.
I don't believe you.
How much? Forget. An egg has like 120 calories or something, doesn't it?
So you eat 8 eggs in one day?
5, which works out to 600. I think, yeah.
You eat 5 eggs a day. That's your only meal. 5 eggs?
Well, then a ton of vegetables, and then also cheese, sometimes Greek yogurt, and olive oil. I use a lot of olive oil when I cook. That's pretty calorie dense.
Okay, so we're up to 900 calories, Matt.
Okay. I really splurge on the weekend, though. I might have pizza, you know?
You lie.
I do not.
You do not have pizza.
Every once in a while, I'll order a pizza.
Your quarterly pizza?
Or get my quarterly pizza. Yeah.
Oh, Matt. Yeah, I think we should steer clear of like weight gain around the holidays.
Steer clear of judging ourselves or mentioning it? What do you mean?
Or having the listener see how many pounds I'm going to gain.
It's just interesting. I'll do it.
No, it's not. Matt, yeah. Okay, you do it, Matt.
I eat a lot at Thanksgiving. Okay.
You do not.
I do. I'll put it away, Kate. I can put away some food.
I'm sure you can, but you just don't.
Yeah, and I probably will not eat much leading up to it, so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Busted. by Kate.
Yep. It's my favorite time of the year. So I am definitely not counting calories or, yeah, it's my favorite holiday.
It's a good one. It is a good one. Yep. I mean, even though I'm a summer guy, I much prefer the summer. Thanksgiving, with friends and family and ridiculous food. Yeah. Tough to beat.
And no pressure about gifts.
No gift pressure. That's true.
Yep.
Right.
That's why Thanksgiving is my favorite. It's just friends and family and good food.
Now, if I were to time travel and talk to 12-year-old me and tell him that that's what I thought, me would be very disappointed in myself.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not Christmas. Yeah. Christmas? You really? Thanksgiving over? Are you nuts? Will be what young me says. And I'll say, yes. In fact, that's another thing you can look forward to is being completely nuts when you're older. Bye. Time to get back in my time machine and get out of here.
Great Scott.
Great Scott. Look at that. We've got I'm totally blanking on his name now, Kate. What happened to me?
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd on 2 consecutive shows. There we go. Damn it.
Go.
What's wrong with me?
Christopher Lloyd.
Had I waited longer, I would have gotten to it, but
you could have got there.
We have a silent sensor that goes off on the radio station. If there's I don't know if it's 15 or 30 seconds of silence, probably activate that had I continued trying to think of it.
I could have played the Jeopardy theme song for you.
Oh, yeah.
While you were thinking, so it wouldn't have been the silence. Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah. Or I could have come on, Matt. You know it. I know you know it. Come on, Matt. You got it. Hurry up, Matt. Would that help at all?
I'd probably just make me panic.
Yeah.
I'd say Michael J. Fox or something instead. I don't know. Good old Michael J. Fox.
Wrong.
You see, Michael J. Fox's foundation has raised $1 billion now since it
I did see that.
Started. Double checking to make sure I got that number right. Is that number right?
Yeah. $1 billion. And he said he's not going to stop until there's a cure.
$1 billion. Michael J. Fox. What a guy.
Which I love. And I love the determination and the stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah.
I just, I wish we could, raise some money, raise some research, get some cures for, childhood cancer, that whole thing.
So, yeah, there's lots of things to tackle. He was first diagnosed with Parkinson's 30 years ago now.
Wow.
And he started his foundation 20 years ago. So that's a pretty productive 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Of stuff.
$1 billion. 20
$1 billion.
Money, 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 money.
Said there are therapies that have made life a lot better for a lot of people. I enjoy life more. I'm more comfortable in my skin than I was 20 years ago. I can sit down and be calm. I couldn't do that 25 years ago. That's the medications, the drug cocktails, and therapies that we've been a part of. Oh, man. Such a good actor, Kate. Such a good actor.
So good.
Oh, I need to rewatch Back to the Future. I put it on one night when I was trying to sleep, and it's because it was familiar,
Mm-hmm.
And I did fall asleep within a half hour of starting it or something, but it's worth sitting down and watching it straight through.
I love it. Both of our girls have Back to the Future t-shirts.
Nice.
Where it's Marty McFly on a skateboard, but it's pixelated.
Okay. So it looks like a video game or something like that? Or
Yeah. But it has the Back to the Future logo on it. Yeah.
That's cool. The kids saw the film and got into it, or?
Yeah, that was our New Year's. What was it? 2 years ago, I think we watched Back to the Future. Was our New Year's Eve family movie.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Changing years and stuff.
Yeah, and then they watched Back to the Future 2, and they weren't as impressed. And
right.
I didn't even show them Back to the Future 3 because I don't like it.
Yeah, probably a good decision.
Yeah, so let's just keep with the original.
Remember when I nailed that we did movie tags that one day where you give me the tagline of a movie?
Yeah.
And I have to guess from multiple choice where I stopped you from even giving me the multiple choice answers and said, Back to the Future Part 3. And you're like, wow, that was probably the most glorious accomplishment in my life, Kate.
Can you remember the movie tag?
Nah, no. Can you?
They saved the best trip for last, but this time they may have gone too far. That was Back to the Future 3.
And they don't mean too far because it was a bad film.
Right.
Too far because they traveled way back in time, right?
Way back.
Yeah, I would watch Back to the Future Part 2 again. I don't think I would watch Part 3 again. And for sure, I'd watch the first one, yeah.
For sure.
Oh, so. Did you like Family Ties growing up? Another Michael J. Fox
I did.
jam?
Yeah.
Me too.
Alex P. Keaton.
Alex P. Keaton. His mom, Elise. His dad,
Steven.
Steven. Yeah, damn it. Played by Michael Gross.
Sister.
Sister Mallory. And Jennifer.
Yeah.
And
Little
then
brother.
Alex. No,
no.
Alex is Alex P. Keaton is Michael. Oh, this is hurting my brain. What is his name? I can see him in my head right now.
Starts with a J.
Starts with a J. Oh,
I think.
You think? You don't know the answer?
I think it's Jonathan. No? Or am I confusing? Who's the boss?
Who's the boss is Jonathan.
Okay.
Because Tony Danza goes, Jonathan! And also, Samantha! Angela! Mona! I almost forgot Mona for a second.
Oh, you almost forgot.
I'll never forget Mona, but I almost forgot to mention Mona.
I was way off. It wasn't Jonathan. That was... Who's the boss? Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking...
It's Andy.
Andy. Yeah, see, I knew it was something.
Yeah, Alex and Andy, Mallory and Jennifer. And Andy, the child actor, grows up to get a neck tattoo and arrested. Wah, wah.
What's worse, Kate? The neck tattoo or being arrested? Depends on what he was arrested for, I guess. Brian Bonsall. I'm at the Wikipedia now. The picture has him playing a guitar. Got a big old amplifier behind him. 39 years old, if you want to talk about feeling old again.
Yeah, see, I just see his mugshot with the neck tattoo of a butterfly. And what was he arrested for?
Oh, third-degree assault and failure to appear in connection with a 2007 assault on his girlfriend.
Boy.
Yeah, if he was just arrested on charges of using marijuana in violation of terms of his release, wouldn't be so bad, but yeah. Not good. And then his band, the Ataris. My drunken run-ins with the law are about 10 years behind me, and I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not proud of my past mistakes, but you live and learn. Family Ties, great show. Highly recommended.
Great show.
And he was added way late in the series run, so watch the early Family Ties. Those are the better episodes anyway.
That was one of the series where they had a baby, and then the next season, he was 7 years old.
Right. They call that the Nikki and Alex, right? Oh, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense because Full House came quite a long ways after Family Ties did.
Right.
I got their names right?
Yes.
John Stamos and Rebecca's, Aunt Becky's kid. Lori Loughlin. There we go. I got it. Did I get it in time? I think I got it in time.
You got it.
Whew.